Hey, I was wondering if you could stop this broadcast or whatever the broadcast that I got going on with my head. You know,
Okay,
I
one
actually
second.
they gave me the number to uh, the mayor, Sam Bordeaux. I tried to call him, then I didn't get an answer, but I did get a he answered once, or he didn't know he was on the phone or something, and he said something like that's irrelevant, but I was supposed to talk to him about it, but I haven't got through to him. But you guys are right there, and you know what's going on. You don't got to admit it, but I'm asking if you just stop the broadcast.
Okay. What's going on tonight, Gary? Where are you?
I'm in Tulsa.
Okay. So just explain to me what's going on tonight, man. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's actually the wired for sound grid. It's a smart grid. I'm being targeted. I'm a targeted individual by the electric company, the Chanute Electric Company. Um, it's a smart grid. It's everything being wired for sound. It's Chanute, and
Okay.
I'm being targeted with my unique human frequency.
So is there any way that it's something happening where you are, not related to Chanute?
It's Chanute. It is your shortwave radio.
No, what I mean is, is there any way that where you are has the same issue? I don't know how Chanute is reaching you a couple hours away. I really don't know. I mean, you're teaching me something I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
a shortwave radio isn't controlled by distance. That's your
Okay.
emergency broadcast system. I was told that there was a key. Somebody has access to a key in Neosho County. I mean, in Chanute. I mean, I believe yes, I'm getting followed around here, but it's Google Maps that I'm getting targeted on from is Google Maps. My
Okay.
accounts because of my unique condition. I'm being targeted by my unique frequencies being targeted, and that
Okay.
shortwave radio is tapped into that. And I'm feeling you don't want to go that in that route with talking that. But I'm not asking you for $1 million. I'm asking you to stop Janice Cochran, stop Rick Schaefer, stop whoever the other couple women are that are blasting my ear and filling my head full of hate. I'm getting voices out of my home. I'm everywhere I'm at, everywhere I go, my room, and that comes from the smart grid. That comes all the way down the line to the electric companies through everywhere. It's the smart grid that's doing it. It's the smart grid. It's everything that I got on my phone, and I'm sick of this hate crime and stuff. I actually got Jim Keith calling me back supposedly tomorrow. They told me to get Randy Avey. Randy Avey with the KBI said uh, to ask Linus Thusen or ask Jim Keith for an assist in the county or something. It's me, and
Sure.
nobody's denying that it's me except for the Snoop PD. It's my back,
I'm not
and it's
denying
not even
anything.
my
I
back.
don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm oblivious to what you're dealing with, and I don't claim to know what you're dealing with.
Yeah,
So
and I
I
didn't
would
ask you
think
to
the
claim to it
your
because
best
that would
bet
be
would be to talk to our brass. I think you've talked to chief of police and stuff before, haven't you?
yeah. I talked to Chief Hell. I talked to him. He told me to call the FCC. I mean, I don't know who the captains are.
Okay. Well, this would be something for above us. This would be something for meeting with the uh, or talking with the chief and see what other suggestions he has, because I have no knowledge of any kind of control or keys or any, I have no idea what you're talking about. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well, we both know what the
I'm
control is. I
I'm
mean,
a shift supervisor and a patrolman, but
you're a
that's
supervisor, though.
about where my knowledge
What
ends.
happens right now, though? You're in control of. You're in
Yes, sir.
control because it's happening in your town. You
I
remember
understand
around
that, but I'm not in control of what happens to our electrical company or to our water plant or through our sewer system,
when a
anything
cit.
like
Hey,
that.
but
I'm
when a
just
citizen
I'm the
when a
shift supervisor
but
for
when a
our police
citizen calls you,
department.
when I call you, you have the duty to go investigate the situation.
Sure, and
Okay.
it will be something that will be investigated above me because I know anywhere you even start something like that.
Well, if
So it's going to be
I've made two
detective or for
reports.
the chief of police.
I've made two reports to 111 Jones, as well as I can't remember, but it's all right there. I was told to send people across the street for the broadcast, but that wired for sound system comes from across the street. All the grid. Chanute's been doing it forever, but I'm getting tortured here from inside. And I know there's a control the government way, this whole new grid coming up. But it all started kind of there, and Chanute didn't start. But Chanute's been doing bad things to people for a long time and listening to people. And it's the masters of manipulation, supposedly. And it's the electric company that's targeting me. And I'm not asking you to admit to what's going on. I'm asking you to calm all this down. At least say thank you, bye, and I'll go look at it. You know, everybody's pawning it off on everybody else.
I'm not pawning off anything. I'm telling you that I have no control over anything to that. I'm not going to lie to you about my abilities to be able to assist you in a situation. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, so you're not in control of a citizen using a radio to blast my ear.
No, sir.
Okay, so when I get off here, that'll make me a target.
Okay.
But you are in control. You are.
You're a couple hours away from Chanute.
Yeah. Well, ain't shortwave radios go like a ham radio? But
I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, somebody needs to say something because we all know, because you said I'm targeted. And 60-mile radius, like Umbarger said, because the generators, AEM, or...
I honestly don't know how I can help you, Gary. I don't know what I can do for you tonight. I can refer up above to let them know that you've been in contact with us for having the same issue. My understanding is the multiple times that this has been tried to be dealt with. I think the city's even put some things outside your house and such, haven't they?
Put some things, yeah. Well, that right there was just for static in a line. I mean, it's the electromagnetic static. It's the fields outside that are being released. I believe they say that comes from up north of us. Ultimately, it comes from a valve. But I'm getting targeted by that. It's wrapping my body. It's amping me all up. It's when you're that amped up. You know, it's the electric wire that's been running up my ass for so long, and we all fucking know it. And I'm asking for help. You know, I'm not asking for nobody to convict themselves, but we all have knowledge of what's going on, and I'm asking people to quietly dub. My friend can hear it. My family, there's a couple people in my family can hear it coming out my ear. And I don't know Janice Cochran. I don't know these other people in any other way except for an electrical way and a radio way. I mean, I could identify him out of a lineup.
Yeah, and I don't know who those people are either that you're talking about.
They listen to the chatter on my radio. You know, I talked to Hell, and he admitted it. He didn't admit it, but he said that she works underneath. It's security for the surveillance grid, but she does nothing but listen to people's homes for a while. I mean, all they do is they're extremely bad for Chanute. They do bad things in people's homes.
I understand what you're saying, but I have no knowledge of what you're talking about. I really don't know how else to articulate it to you. I have no knowledge of how to assist you or how to help you this evening in any kind of way.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Actually, that was the mayor that just tried to call me, but he's done that twice now. Like, I was on the phone with the sheriff's office, and he called, and I answered it, and he hung up. And now I'm on the phone with you, and he calls inadvertently, probably to get me to answer the phone and hang up on you. Probably says you're talking too much. I don't know. I don't want to get in the middle of anything, but I know my life's in danger, and it's coming from Chanute. I'm being targeted everywhere I go. And it only takes one officer to say the right words to get the right outcome.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm not going to lie to you, Gary. I have absolutely no idea how to help you. Okay.
Yeah. Also, could you actually have the captain or something call me tomorrow?
I am the supervisor for tonight's shift.
I said tomorrow.
Okay. I don't think there's a captain on tomorrow, but I can definitely forward your message to the supervisors that you would like to speak to somebody above my.
But not about you. Not about you. I would just like to speak to somebody.
I know what you're saying. But I'll forward a message to the supervisors that you would like to speak to somebody.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, Gary.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, you got my number?
Yes, sir. I got it right in front of me. I just called
All
you.
right. Yeah, I know, but just checking. All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. No problem.
That was Chanute, Kansas. And the mayor tried to call me in the middle of the call, like when I was talking to the sheriff's department, because he's listening to me live over the broadcast while I'm getting targeted with over the shortwave radio from a lady in my ear, from the lady in Chanute, Kansas. I'm the heartbeat people here on the ham radio. I'm a live streaming life.